Hey everybody. So the other day at Hobby Lobby, Dad had to pick up a rocket called the Quix, a good name for it. It says it soars up to 550 feet. We kind of pieced this thing together. We didn't really follow the directions too much, but here it is. And we are gonna launch this thing up and we're gonna see what it does. So Press is gonna get to push the button and we're gonna see how high this thing goes. They've got the wheat out of the field. That was my main concern before we would launch this silly thing would fly off into the wheat, catch the wheat field on fire, and then I'm in trouble. But the wheat has been cut, and it rained last night, and it rained this morning early, so hopefully the wheat will not catch on fire. So here we go. We're gonna put this thing, we're gonna hook it up, and Press is gonna push this button. We're gonna find out what happens. Okay, so this rocket kit, it has the pole, and then the rocket, which has got a little motor in there, but we're gonna charge that thing up here in a minute. And right there is where you plug on these terminals, and we're gonna push the button on that bad boy right there, and we're gonna hope this rocket launches up into the air and down there somewhere where we can retrieve it. Now there's a parachute in there, so we will see what happens. We got plenty of area, no houses, just a wheat field that hopefully is still pretty wet. And here in just a few little minutes, we're gonna launch this thing. Now, for some reason, Press is a little hesitant to push the button on this thing. But first of all, we need to spin this a little bit, where we're going to angle it down into the field a little bit in hopes of this all going right. So this will be a launch to remember. All right, here we go. All right, Press is way too scared to come out here. So what we need to do, we're gonna hook up these little terminals. One goes there. And one goes there. Now, all we gotta do now is count down and hit the button. My concerned family is well away from the rocket. They are very concerned at what is going to happen. So, Press, you want to push the button?
No.
You don't want to push that button?
Yeah.
You want to push the button?
No.
Hey. Dad'll push the button.
Okay.
Okay. All right, what can go wrong here, buddy? All right, count me down, Press.
1.
What? No, count down.
2,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Houston, we have a problem. No, we don't. Here we go. Oh, there it goes, Press. Okay, so the rocket took off. We're not really for sure where it went. It took off so fast. And I still do not see. The parachute was supposed to come out. I don't believe it came out. So we may have lost the rocket. But it was fun though. We'll get the drone out. We'll probably fly over just a little bit, see if we can find that thing. But when it took off, I didn't even see where it went. So, a little streak of smoke and that was it. All right, let's try and recover this thing. Okay, search and rescue underway. Not much battery life, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so the drone recovery was a bust. So we're on foot. Hopefully try and recover this thing. I was running low on the drone battery, so I kind of had to come back anyway. Let's see if we find this thing. Hopefully we will. Okay, so we did recover the rocket, and it took us to side by side to try and find it. And I believe we had a, yeah, it broke, buddy. I believe we had a little malfunction with the parachute, because this whole tube and the wife, we were in the side by side. The nose cone was buried so far down in the ground. She said she could hardly pull it out. In our rear end where you put the motor in, it broke apart. I don't know if that was on impact or when that took off. So anyway, if you I will, buddy. If you get the Quix model rocket, make sure that parachute comes out, because something went terribly wrong on ours. Not sure what happened. So there it is, the Quix rocket, and it's good for one launch, but hopefully if you launch it, it will be like the picture, and the parachute will come out nice and pretty. So alright, thanks for watching, y'all.